one of the ingredient to make depression, because how broken school system is. But I'm not talking about that today. Today I'm gonna talk about school subject. You know, those. And there's a lot of them to learn about. Even if you don't want to, you still have to because society. But some of them are way more enjoyable than others. So I'm gonna rate every Weezer meme out there and taste the quality of the base. And I'm not gonna rate every subject I learn because some of them I have nothing to talk about, and since I'm not even in college yet and probably never gonna be in one until I see Ben Shapiro on my local black market. If you ask me why I'm doing this, is just for fun. Also, one final thing. This is based on my opinion, and my opinion on the internet is just like a dust on a cloth. So don't mind about it and sit down, relax, and let's start the video.
Why you get fired, man?
Are you crazy?
You're fucking paranoid,
You are
man.
fucking, you are fucking.
You fucking, you bloody,
You bloody, you bloody.
bastard, bitch,
You
fuck you,
fuck
fuck
you.
you, bloody, fuck you, bloody, fucking mother, bloody, fuck bitch,
You
bloody,
are
fuck you, fucking bloody bastard, thank you, bloody, you bloody.
English, the most common language on the world, next to Mandarin, but I'll talk about that later. Anyways, English is a pretty okay subject to learn. Sometimes it can be pain. I'm talking about tongue twister, I don't like them. I'll rather cut my tongue off. Other than that, is just a pretty normal subject, and sometimes it can be pretty fun to learn about it.
Biadab, ini kurang ajar. Ini tarik balik, ini biadab yang bertua. Memang kurang ajar, ini bawa mata layak dulu sini. Something, what you want? You nak gaduh dengan saya? Ini time.
Tanya saja, kita
Alah, ini bukan tempat gaduh lah, duduk lah.
Fuck you.
Coba.
Tarik balik. Kau salah orang. Kau salah orang. You.
Satu timbalan betul. Ya. Kenapa dengan kena tarik balik?
So, I live in Malaysia, best country in the Milky Way, and they use a language called Bahasa Melayu, or just call it Melayu. And let me tell you something, boy, this language is pretty much just English. Other than a bit different here and there, they're no more different than English. But for some reason it's harder to learn for me, so gonna put it in OK tier.
If you feel my love, can you hear my thoughts, can you feel everything?
Mandarin. Oh, Mandarin. Okay, listen. I hate Mandarin. This shit have become increasingly harder to learn. I know every subject is increasingly harder, but this is way more different. Because you see, in English there's certain alphabet in it and you cannot change it, you can only switch it. But in Mandarin, there's this thing called Chinese stroke order, and just look at this. Talking about stroke, this shit is making me having a stroke every Sunday morning. And this is just the basic, generally categorized into 8 types. There is actually 41. Yes, 41 compound Chinese strokes. And listen, a Chinese strokes is not a word, instead is a recipe for 2012 movie. Like you take this and put this, you make Hole. This is called mouth in Mandarin, and if you add a thing, is now, and is called day in Mandarin. You build this shit like Lego brick, and there is more into this, but I'm not gonna make this too long. So I'm gonna just put it in don't like to learn tier. At least this is the main language I talk to my friend beside English, and the Chinese fantasy story or some fucking anime material, bro. Oh yeah, and China is an interesting country.
Can you feel everything? And if you hear my thoughts, can you feel my soul? Can you see it?
shutting down. Attempted to shut down. It's not. It's not shutting down. It's not.
Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden. This message from Muhammad Khanaqin for President Kurdistan for you, Joe Biden. You go check up in the doctor. You have 2 years. Your life is 2 years. 2 years from now, from today.
I liked science before. I'm not gonna be a scientist like Elon Aspect who make the quantum theory. No, I'm smart enough to know that I'm dumb enough to not become Albert Einstein. I can't even use 100% of my brain cell. How am I supposed to use 100% of my brain? I just want to see how human work and how to make human immortal, but that's probably never gonna happen, so yeah. Gonna put it in I don't like it tier. I'm not a science guy, but I do like the science diagram. Those are some goddamn god tier memes.
We'll bring you on into the temps, and we're all doing okay. Wow, 750 degrees in Gila Bend right now, and 1,270 in Ahwatukee. Now, I'm not authorized to evacuate Ahwatukee, but this temperature seems pretty high.
Cave Creek is really
Yeah, Cave Creek, Fountain Hills, they don't look good either. And frankly, Wickenburg is a total loss. Oh my God. You might as well just get out of anywhere along this 60 here. It's a very warm. Surprise is starting to heat up as well at 1,300 degrees. So again, the safe spots seem to be Chandler and Mesa. Scottsdale is doing okay so far, but you know, you're sort of surrounded by some pretty intense heat. So, you know, again, I'm not your dad, but I would get out while you still can. I think steel boils at about this temperature, so Cave Creek, there's probably nothing left up there right now. So don't even bother leaving up there. It's not going to be worth it.
Now I don't have much to talk about. Geography is alright, I guess. Sometime it can be a nightmare, but most of the time for me is an alright class. A few more years later, my opinion of geography is probably gonna change, but as for now, as an alright class, I didn't like it, but I also didn't hate it. And now it's time for some quick round. History. Fucking boring. I'll rather learn about World War II history than fucking how caveman make capitalism. PE is alright, but I don't like to run if I don't need to. Health education. My teacher didn't teach much about it long. Music. Slept the whole class until teacher hit me with the flu. Computer class. Gaming. Moral. What the fuck is moral? Registered behavior technician, engineer gaming. And that's all. I don't think I miss any subject that I wanted to put in this video. Well, I guess it's time to end the video. Alright, thanks for watching. Welp anyways, I'll see you in the next video and have a nice day.